What if I told you the happiest moment of your life has already happened, but you were too busy chasing the future to notice it? What if everything you're working toward right now, everything you think will finally make you happy, is actually the very thing holding you back? Sounds crazy, right? Well, I learned this the hard way, and today, I'm sharing the secret to living your dream life. Spoiler alert, it's not what you think. Meet Stick Steve. 3 years ago, Steve hit rock bottom. Picture this, 3 a.m. Mountain Dew in one hand, phone in the other, ordering his 5th takeout that week. His room, well, his parents' basement, looked like a gaming cave. Empty energy drink cans everywhere, blinds permanently shut, and the only light coming from his triple monitor setup running World of Warcraft. Steve weighed 265 pounds, had $43.80 in his bank account, and his dating life? Let's just say his most meaningful relationship was with his raid team. But here's what Steve told himself every night before falling asleep. Once I lose the weight, get a job, find a girlfriend, and move out, then I'll finally be happy. Then my real life can begin. Then something clicked. Steve started small, really small. He switched one Monster Energy for water, walked for 10 minutes around the block, and applied for 1 job per day. Each tiny victory felt amazing. His heart would race every time he hit submit on a job application. He'd get this weird flutter of excitement when he managed to walk further than the day before. But the real breakthrough came from the most unexpected place, his obsession with gaming. In World of Warcraft, Steve would spend months grinding for the best gear, telling himself, once I get that legendary sword, then I'll really enjoy the game. But then what actually happened? He'd get the sword, stand in Stormwind showing it off for a day, and feel nothing. The fun was never in having the gear, it was in the adventure of getting it. Fast forward a year and a half, and Steve had lost 87 pounds, landed a decent job, found an amazing girlfriend, and moved into his own place. He was living the exact life he dreamed about in that basement. But then he felt this emptiness creeping in, the same emptiness he felt after getting that legendary sword. That's when it finally hit him. Steve was happiest during those first walks around the block, heart pounding, legs shaking. During those nerve-wracking moments before hitting send on a job application. Even during those awkward first conversations with girls, sweaty palms and all. The joy wasn't in reaching the goals, it was in pursuing them. Here's the mind-blowing part. You know those people you follow on Instagram? The ones with the perfect bodies, dream jobs, and seemingly perfect lives? I guarantee you, they're either feeling that same emptiness or they're already chasing their next goal. Because that's the secret nobody tells you, there is no finish line. There's no point where you suddenly unlock permanent happiness. So what's the solution? 2 things. First, always have something you're actively pursuing. Maybe it's learning to cook more than just microwave meals. Maybe it's finally reading that book that's been sitting on your nightstand. Maybe it's learning 3 chords on that dusty guitar in your closet. The size of the goal doesn't matter. What matters is having something that pulls you forward. But here's the bigger truth, and this is crucial. Stop waiting to live. That voice in your head saying, I'll be happy when. It's lying to you. The life of your dreams isn't waiting at some future milestone. It's waiting in those small moments of progress, in those tiny victories, in those heart-racing moments when you're pushing just slightly past your comfort zone. Tomorrow morning, you could wake up and start living the life of your dreams, not because you'll suddenly have everything you want, but because you'll finally understand that the dream life is in the pursuit itself. It's in the journey, the growth, the daily small wins, and yes, even in the failures that make you stronger. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, go live your dream life today.